Hey everybody, Adam here for True North Wilds, and this is the July unboxing of the Mystery Tackle Box Elite Bass Box. I'm opening this up a little bit late, but I actually did receive it last week or the week before. I just haven't had time to get to it, so opening it up now, we'll see what we get. I've been pretty impressed with the Elite boxes over the last couple months, so excited for this one. While I open this up, don't forget, if you're not already, you can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds, on Instagram at TrueNorthWilds, and of course our blog site, TrueNorthWilds.com. So, right off the bat, we got all the usual literature. Got a fun little sticker here. I really like this one. 2 what's in the box cards. I'm sure that's just a mistake, but they're both exactly the same, so probably just got doubled up there. Scratch and win card, and the Dibble Digest. All the usual sort of stuff there. Alright, opening up the box. Let's take a look. Wow, that is cool. So we have the Arbogast is the brand name, I think. It's kind of hard to read, but the Hoola Popper 2.0. And this thing is fantastically colored, if I can get into it. It's also fantastically glued closed, so I can't easily open up the plastic. Give me 1 second. Alright, wow, that was in there. So this is the Hoola Popper 2.0. The color listed on the package is Blue Kill. This thing is awesome. I have never had a popper like this. The colors on this, there's just so much going on. There's all this crackly sort of blue effect on the top. It's got purple on the front. You know how much I love my purple colored lures. It's got a bright yellow belly with a splash of orange. But then what really stands out to me is this feathering. This feathering is amazing. It's got this blue and yellow sort of small feathering right at the base of the hook, and then these big long blue polka dot feathers at the end. This is a really, really nice lure. And of course, being a popper, this would be a really excellent bass bait, and I'll catch pike on this for sure. It's a nice size. It looks like it's got a nice wide popping mouth. It's going to make a lot of noise as it pulls through the water. I'm really excited to try that out. I think that's a fantastic looking lure. Moving on, we have the SPRO, Sports Professionals BBZ1 Rat 25. This is a funky looking lure. So I've got surface lures right now that are meant to look like mice and rats and stuff, but none of them are quite this lifelike. I will say that right off the bat. So this is almost cute. This is the rat, and it's got this long rat tail. It actually comes with a spare tail of a gray color, so if you don't like this pink rat color tail, you can match it up with the gray to match up to the rest of the lure. But this is a jointed lure. This I kind of even feel kind of weird just touching this thing. It's very lifelike. The color on it is really nice. I mean, it looks like a rat. It looks exactly like a rat. It's painted. It's got the pink ears even. It's got some whiskers. It's got a diving bill. The color is gray ghost. Slow sinking, suspending action. Doesn't say what it dives to, but it does have a diving bill on here, so I imagine it will dive to some depth. It's fairly steep and fairly flat. It's mostly going to make a lot of noise as it gets pulled through the water. Or it might just, I'm guessing, again, it doesn't really say much on the package. I'm guessing that whatever you let it sink to when you're pulling it, this very vertical type of dive bill here will probably just help it stay level at the level that you let it sink to, is going to be my guess. I don't know for sure though until I get it out and try it out, but really interesting lure, really lifelike. I love the tail, and I like the fact that they give you a extra tail to match up to the color if you want. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to trying that out. No doubt I will catch bass and pike on that. Chase Baits, Wiggle Bomb, Big Wiggle Bomb. So this is a frog. So this is a surface frog. And let's see if I can, it's twist tied in. Everything's packaged so well today. And the tail, oh geez, the tail is taped onto the package even. Here we go. Okay. So this is Surface Frog. Really nice color. It's a really soft plastic. I noticed that right away. And it's got this long twister tail on it, which is pretty different from normal Surface Frogs that I get. Normally you have the long streamers representing the legs and the feet kicking back. It still has frog legs. They're very small and skinny, but it's got this long twister tail. I guess very similar to what a tadpole would have. Obviously just a lot bigger. So that's pretty cool. Color is really nice. Very sparkly. Sort of a red sparkly color. Nice eyes on it. Yeah, it's got a bit of a weight to it. And then, like I said, one of the main things I noticed right away, it's a very soft plastic. So I imagine hook sets on this will be quite easy with that nice soft plastic, because it does not take much to deflect that at all. So that should be interesting to try. Surface fishing is always fun. And of course you can't have a bass box without a Surface Frog. So nice to see that. I think that'll be fun to try. Up next we have hard hat jigs, deadbolt mushroom head jigs. So just a basic couple of jigs, couple of mushroom head jigs, 2 black ones. Sort of your basic tackle there. Next up we have the Koshi Bug, and this is fantastically colored packaging, really trippy, by Ketchco. So Koshi Bug by Ketchco. So that's Mystery Tackle Box's brand, of course. Made with ultra durable, high buoyancy Stretch X plastic, 2.5 inch. Jeez, everything in this box is just packaged so securely. Here we go. So this Koshi Bug, beautiful color on this. It's a nice, thick, consistent thickness of ribbed sort of grub shape, and it's got these little legs on the end. Just a really nice looking general bug shaped plastic. Doesn't look like anything in particular. It doesn't look like it's not a craw plastic. It's not, you know, it's not the mayfly, the larva ones like you see sometimes. Just a good general grub shape with some little legs. Give it that little bit of action. Nice flat top for where those mushroom head jigs would actually fit on quite nicely. And you'll just get all kinds of nice little action there. The color's great. It's a nice purple color. A little bit of brown on the bottom. I love purple for lures around here. It always works the best for me. So I'm happy to see that. Let's see if it does have a little bit of a scent. So there is some scent there. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's definitely there, and you can feel it's a little bit oily on the fingers. It's got some salt impregnation, you can see. If you look at it, it's definitely got a lot of salt. And then, of course, being that Stretch X plastic, you can see it stretches out pretty good without ripping. Not too bad at all. Very, very stretchy. So that'll be nice and durable. Bass and pike. Probably walleye will go after this too if you're jigging. I would not be surprised to catch some walleye on that, just based on the color and just that little bit of action there. Almost looks like a big night crawler, and that gives that little bit of a flutter, so probably a good multi-species lure. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy to see that. I think that'll work out really well. Still a couple things in this box. This is a pretty packed box. So we have the Lucky John original X Gear 3/8 ounce dive depth of 2 feet. So the original X Gear Mystery Tackle Box exclusive, so usually that refers to the color. So let's take a look at this. Oh, that's neat. So it's a crackled sort of yellowy, whitish, black color. Really neat pattern on it. Really nice dive bill. The eyes, the eyes are, I was going to say they stand out and look realistic just because they have the nice flash to them, but when you actually look closer at the eyes, it's an LJ for Lucky John is what the actual pupil of the eye is. So that's pretty funny. That's kind of a neat little feature. Nice profile on it, and of course, being a bass lure, there's going to be a rattle in there. It's a pretty aggressive rattle, pretty high pitched rattle there. Of course, with that dive depth of 2 feet, and that aggressive rattle, so this will be not too far from the surface, attracting things up from under the weeds, up from the rocks. That color is really good. I like it. I'm going to make good use of this, I think. I love lures that have that 0 to 3 feet dive depth. That's sort of where I prefer to fish for smallmouth bass myself. So anytime I get lures like that, I'm excited. And just neat color on that. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm looking forward to trying that out for sure. Last up, we have the BioSpawn genetically engineered baits. If I can open them. BioSpawn Exo Swim 4 3/4 inch. These are some big plastics. I see that the plastic is very oily, so I'm assuming there's a scent. Whoa, yeah, there's a scent. Don't even have to smell directly. It doesn't say anything on it about scent, but it's definitely there. It's strong. Actually, it's not an offensive scent. It's almost that spicy licorice smell that you see quite often. Very oily, so there's a lot of that scent on here. Just a big, beefy plastic. So it's got the ridges on it, and it kind of tapers down from this general grub shape down. It tapers down. It's got this nice big paddle tail. Nice sparkle in it. The colors, it's got blue and green sparkles. It's got the white belly. It's got the dark green top. And it's just a beefy plastic. It feels very, very solid. It's hard to squeeze it. Not a lot of stretch to it. Not a lot of give. It's solid. It's a beefy, tough plastic. It's got the gap in the top for your weedless hook setup. Just all around a nice plastic. This will get you some big bass, I am sure of it. Big pike will go after this. And with the paddle tail and with the color pattern on here, the dark and the light bottom, this will also go and get you some walleye for sure. I would throw this for either walleye, bass, or pike. It's going to be a good multi-species plastic. Multiple options of how to rig it up too. You can go weedless, you can go the usual jig through the top like we do a lot around here. There's options. Good beefy plastic. I'm really happy with that. It's definitely cut a strong scent, and usually that really strong scent is what you want. It brings things in. All around, really nice plastic. That's the box for July. Again, I'm opening a little bit late, so probably no surprises here for anybody that watches other unboxings, but I'm happy with it. Again, the Elite boxes have been impressing me, and this one impresses me a lot as well. I feel like I get a good value out of this for what I pay. There's a good variety of lures. There's some plastics, there's some surface lures, there's a little bit of diving and sinking. There's just a little bit of everything, which is what you want. When you want a box like this, you want something that can kind of cover all your bases. I gotta say my favorite is definitely the Hoola Popper here. Just the colors on this and the style of lure, it's just fantastic. I'm really excited to try these. I'm excited to try out most of the lures in here. Yeah, what can I say? It's a great box. Nothing wrong with that. I will catch lots of smallmouth bass with these. I'll probably catch lots of pike, and as a bonus, I'll probably catch some walleye on some of these as well. So can't go wrong with that. You can check them out at mysterytacklebox.com if you want to get one for yourself. They have the Elite, they have the Pro, and they have the regular size, and then you can choose your species as well. So check them out. If you're not already, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds, on Instagram at TrueNorthWilds, and of course our blog site, TrueNorthWilds.com. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this box. Let me know if you're as impressed with the Elite boxes the last few months as I am. I think they've gone up in quality. Let me know if you guys agree or not. Let me know what you guys are throwing and what you guys are catching. I always like to hear the stories, especially since I am not getting out fishing as much as I would like to, so I need to live vicariously through people. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you outside.